This is Chainsaw the Chicken. As you can tell by his name tag, that definitely needs to be remade soon. It's getting a little old. But he's actually one of my favorite assistants, and he's been a part of my show for years now. We actually made a YouTube video about me remaking him, and he's still going strong. But in a recent TikTok that I posted that was only 242 days ago now, I got something really cool in my street performing hat from some of my lovely viewers. You've met Chainsaw the Chicken. Get ready for Chainsaw the Frog! Chicken. Chainsaw the Frog. Chicken. A new Chainsaw the Chicken. Chainsaw the Frog Chicken may have some identity issues, but he is truly a gorgeous specimen to behold. With the handcrafted chicken hood and a beautifully calligraphicated name tag, Chainsaw the Frog Chicken can be yours for the low, low price of having awesome and creative fans. So obviously I want to add Chainsaw the Frickin' to the act, because there's so much potential for this to be hilarious. And who knows, maybe I'll find some other animals to add into the chicken act. Although it might be hard giving them all identity crises. I need like the opposite of a therapist. What's the opposite of a therapist? Are you having an identity crisis yet? So I think the first order of business is to, of course, upgrade and reinforce Chainsaw a little bit, because of course he's beautifully well handcrafted and I love him, but I can tell that once I start juggling him, he will probably fall apart and oh, yep, there goes his hood. And I think the name tag might not be too far after. He will disintegrate, is what I'm trying to say. Step 1 is going to be, of course, to retape the name tag. It's beautiful enough already, I don't think I have to remake it, I just have to make sure it won't fall off. And then step 2 is to upgrade the hood, because right now it is hot glued together, and I want to sew it, and also put some better magnets that are either... Actually, I'm gonna sew them into it, but basically, right now it's hot glued, and once hot glue gets hot, it stops being glued, and I do a lot of juggling in 30-degree weather, and Chainsaw lives in a black box, which heats up pretty quickly. And then I'm going to upgrade the magnets so that they're just a little bit stronger, so they don't fall apart once I start juggling them, because I need them to fall off at just the right moment in the act, or else my jokes might fall flat. For this step, we will need clear packing tape and a little bit of duct tape. I said a little bit. The packing tape will be used for adhering the name tag, and the duct tape should help with all the complaining. And there you have it. Step 1 is officially complete. We have a securely attached name tag for Chainsaw the Chicken. Step 2, let's sew a chicken hood. So I went to the dollar store and got some more felt, which is, of course, do not worry, sustainably sourced by local organic Muppets. Just like my cigar boxes. And yeah, the colors are slightly different, but I think it'll work just fine.
I'm pretty excited about this project, because it's an excuse to do some sewing. I do like sewing, I enjoy the process of making things, like, just in general, but I do like the slow process of stitching things together slowly, seeing it turn into something else. It's like a more versatile and faster version of crocheting, as far as hobbies go. And, oh, wow, we're still going with this, aren't we? Come on, you can do it. Get it in there. Mochi's not being much of a help. Come on. You're so close. Really? It's like the 8th attempt. Keep trying. Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
I did it. Okay, good. Whew. I think the best part about this is I don't even have to take apart the hot glue. I just have to reinforce it. Although you might make it a little bit more difficult. Hey? Yeah, okay. Excuse me.
So yeah, basically Chainsaw's already pretty much attached, so I don't really have to worry.
Ow! Good. Be careful.
Anyways, because of the hot glue, I only really have to worry about reinforcing him, not building him. I don't usually find myself actually sewing new things. Like, sewing is usually just a repair for me. I'll usually have to, like, repair the holes in my ripped jeans that are, like, too ripped. It sounds counterintuitive, but they do grow over time. It's really annoying. But I find my happy medium is doing just a little bit of embroidery on my clothes, like, the pants that I'm wearing in this video. I made a little fish skeleton on my ankle.
That took a while, so I'll see you when I get some more of this done. My goodness. Now it's time to sew some magnet pouches into here. I've got some little tiny super strong magnets. I'll probably have to use a couple of them. Then just put one pouch on the inside, one pouch on the outside, and that should be it, I guess. If everything goes well. And just like that, Chainsaw the Frickin' is done. I think I've put the right amount of magnets in, but I'm not 100% sure. Essentially, it appears I'm able to actually juggle him as I want to, which is the easiest way, which is grabbing his neck every time. And it isn't falling off, which is really nice. And once I want it to fall off, it just falls off, because you grab it, and it works great. Now it's actually Chainsaw the Frog. Chicken. I don't know. Hey, there's jokes that will be made of this, but for now, we should try it out. And I have a slight problem. When I usually want to try out new acts, I usually go in front of a bunch of people and perform it at like a farmer's market or something, but it's winter. And it's really cold out, so I don't have any outdoor gigs for a while that are low stakes that I can test out a bunch of new material on. So let's try it on today's Twitch stream and see if they like the jokes. Hopefully chat's nice to me today. Really quick, before we do that, I gotta let you know that this video is supported by our patrons. So, if you guys are enjoying, do consider becoming a patron yourself by checking out patreon.com/EvanTheJuggler and get yourself some cool exclusive content like this video a week early, bonus episodes of the Evan the Juggler podcast, videos of my live in-person performances, which might actually include a Chainsaw the Frickin' in the future, and of course, so much more. Do consider checking it out, it helps a lot, it makes me be able to make more cool things, and of course, enjoy the debut of Chainsaw the Frickin'. Bye. Thank you, patrons!
You know, do you guys want to see my backup chainsaw? It is Valentine's Day. You guys deserve, like, a bonus trick, I guess. How about I... that put a smile on your face. Good. Well, you're gonna love this one even more. Because I do have a backup chainsaw. It's gonna be awesome. So prepare to be amazed as I attempt to juggle the backup chainsaw the chicken. He sounds a little different. He's got a frog in his throat. But... You're hydrating me as I pull out Chainsaw the chicken? How dare you? Okay, I'll drink some water. That'll help the frog in my throat. But, of course, Chainsaw the Frickin's just as dangerous as Chainsaw the Chicken, and he, too, can pull off all the other tricks that Chainsaw the Chicken can do, but better. He also can cross the road better. He seems to know why he wants to cross the road, unlike Chainsaw, but he won't tell me, which is very annoying. So, as you can tell by his name tag, he is, in fact, Chainsaw the Chicken. So let's do this. Attempting to juggle one chainsaw, the chicken, and 2 knives. In 3, 2, 1. And we're juggling! Thank you. I really shouldn't bow. This is way scarier than with Chainsaw the Chicken. Okay, I'll curtsy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. The crowd goes wild. They are going wild. Oh, you're too kind. Oh, thank you. All right, let's do some bonus tricks. like the most dangerous, well, not the most, they're crossing the road! Crossing the road! Oh no! How you doing, Chainsaw? Chick. Don't you dare be chicken on me. Get back over here. We've talked about this. You're supposed to be the backup. All right, let's try another fun one. Let's see if he, of course, can also perform the Helicluctor. Don't worry, I won't do any more foul puns or eclectic jokes. Okay, how about we try the most dangerous trick there is with Chainsaw the backup for chicken. The frickin' coolest trick there is with Chainsaw the frickin'. In 3, 2, 1, clink! And we lived! Chainsaw the frickin', everybody! Just like that, we... What the heck? This whole time? He didn't have a frog in his throat. He was the frog in my throat! I need to drink some more water. Get back over there. And that, my friends, is the debut of Chainsaw the Frickin'. Oh, and another hydrate. I just hydrated! Thank you very much.
And there you have it, everybody. Chainsaw the Frickin' has finally been frickin' added to the act. I love him, he's amazing. Now he officially works as intended, and I think that our first attempt actually went quite well despite the interruptions.
Hydrate!
So yeah, I do genuinely think that Chainsaw the Frickin' does have a lot of potential for future comedy things, because again, that act was completely on the fly, just remembering things that I came up with when I first got Chainsaw the Frickin', and also just ideas I've had since, and most of them I've forgotten, so I need to start writing things down, but overall, there's a lot of potential, and even for more different kinds of frickins, or chickens, or chainsaws, I guess they are. Who knows, maybe I'll have a whole army of chainsaws by the end of this. And that wouldn't be scary at all. But this was a really fun project, and I hope you enjoyed joining me on the adventure that is trying to come up with new jokes and perform them in silly, funny ways. Thankfully this time, I didn't have to come up with this. It just appeared in my hat one day, which is the best way for jokes to happen. Less effort on my part. Although I did still put a lot of effort in, because sewing this took me a good amount of time. Taping, not quite as much. So with that, thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ah!